Hey guys, is your vehicle prepared for the snow? Let me show you a guy that probably thought his vehicle was prepared for the snow, and the next time he's probably going to reconsider buying snow tires.
Козел, а? Тихо, тихо, ребята, тихо, не волнуйтесь. Не волнуйтесь, успеем. Успеем, успеем. Все нормально.
You see, some general misconceptions that people have are that their car is equipped with ABS or ESC or these safety functions that are supposed to work, but the problem is that if your car loses traction, no matter what kind of safety function you have, you're gonna go all over the place. And yes, you can activate. Think about the time when you probably going downhill and you're going down the snow, and you press the brakes and your ABS activates, but your car's still sliding. That's a prime example of how these safety features work, but they don't stop the car because you don't have enough traction on the road to actually stop the vehicle to make these functions work at their prime. Installing two, some people think that getting two snow tires, putting them on the axle where the front wheel drive or rear wheel drive is actually an option. Like if it's gonna help them any better. If you actually put front snow tires on the front wheel drive, what you're doing is you're gonna create a pivot every time you stop. Your back tires, the ones that are equipped with all weather tires and snow tires in the front, you're just gonna create a pivot from the front wheel tires, and you're gonna make your car go all over the place. Now think about the options that you have on everything that you hit. If you pivot from the front, you have parked cars and pedestrians that you're gonna probably run into, or you're gonna endanger your kids that are probably sitting in the back when your car pivots over to the opposite side and oncoming traffic hits. And you put yourself in danger because now you're exposed to oncoming traffic and they could probably hit you depending on how fast you guys are going. Think about the example there where the guy skids all over to the opposite side. Imagine if he got hit. Now you gotta think about it. And then think about the rear wheel drive. You have unpredictable steering because the front tires are all weather, and then you install snow tires in the back. All you're doing is creating a forward motion, but you can't control it. You can't control the forward motion because your steering maneuverability in the front has no traction on the floor or on the road. So then people are like, well, yeah, I got an SUV or I got all-wheel drive. Once again, those vehicles are only good for accelerating. They're not good for anything else. What if they have no traction? All-wheel drive doesn't work. I've seen so many 4x4 cars stuck on the side of the road or even on the highway, and then you're like, wow, if that guy can't make it, I probably can't make it either. And that's not true. That's definitely not true. All weather tires have they're prone to getting frozen. And what happens when they become frozen is they're like hard plastic. And hard plastic, what do we use hard plastic for? To go sledding. Why would you want your vehicle on hard plastic? You know what I mean? It's just gonna go all over the place. And then the rubber compound, what it does is different. The snow tire rubber compound is different from all weather. What it does is when ice actually freezes below 32 degrees, if the sun is out and there's water on the ice, that's the most dangerous time that you can actually go over the ice. But if you have snow tires, you can actually take those. You can take those on. I'm not saying to go over every ice patch you see, but you can definitely take those on with a little bit more confidence. If you have no choice to take those on and be like, hey, look, I'm gonna be all right. You know. And then the threads, they're designed. The snow threads are designed to take away the snow, so they shoot out the snow rather than get snow packed. Instead of getting jam packed with snow and creating more of a slippery function, it actually throws away the snow so it can have that claw effect because the threads are a little bit more open so that the snow doesn't get compact, it just gets tossed out. Now, you probably would think, oh, why don't you just recommend studs? Well, studded tires, if you want to go with studded tires, you can. But not everywhere is legal to have studded tires. You can't have studded tires everywhere, and if you're planning to go out of state and somewhere where they don't allow studded tires, you put yourself at risk with the law. So that's why I don't recommend studded tires. And then the braking distances between all weather tires and snow tires is a considerable amount. Think about this example from TireRack.com. that what they did was they tested out three aspects of the snow tires versus all weather tires. One was acceleration. The snow tires actually accelerated and completed 200 feet in 8 seconds, rather than the all weather tires would actually complete in 11 seconds. This is the big one right here. The braking distances. Both cars were equipped with ABS, and they had the snow tires actually stopped at 59 feet, going 30 miles an hour, and the all-weather tires actually were going the same amount of speed and stopped at 89 feet. This is almost 2 car lengths, which can be the difference between a near miss or an actual accident, and a big accident at that, because you can create enough momentum with 2 car lengths to actually have a big accident. And then the cornering. The cornering is the biggest one too. Is another big one, I should say, because going 25 miles an hour, even though you probably won't take that and going through a snowstorm, because a lot of people actually drive a little bit safer, at least up in the northern parts. But think about if you had to, for some reason, you had to go and take a corner 25 miles an hour. You can take it with a little bit more. I guess you won't be afraid to take it, and your car would actually perform the way it's supposed to. Like if it were in dry roads, it would take it. Now a car with all weather tires, they actually went off the road. So you can only imagine how much of a big consideration and a big difference traction and control the snow tires actually bring to the table. So this is one way that you
Козёл,
can
а?
avoid being this
Тихо,
guy.
ребята, тихо, не волнуйтесь, успеем. Успеем. Все нормально. Все хорошо. Так, догнать слева.
Or you can actually prepare, this winter to actually get snow tires and make sure that this season you're safe and your family's safe. Thanks for watching, and this is some of my references that I'm gonna post up, so you can probably watch some of the videos that I saw too that I didn't add here. Thanks.